Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister Wives Cristin Brown asks for marriage advice. This fall marks a year of marital bliss for Sister Wives star Cristin Brown and her new husband David Woolley. Overall, their union seems pretty happy. But even so, the TLC star is looking for ways to keep their relationship alive and interesting. Since she loves interacting with fans, she asked for their tips and advice. What exactly did fans share with Cristin? Keep reading and see more. Cristin Brown requests happy marriage tips from fans. Cristin Brown's marriage to David Woolley seems to be going rather well. But even so, the Sister Wives star was more than happy to welcome tips from her fanbase. In fact, Cristin loves being a new bride. She was incredibly young and naive during her first marriage to Cody Brown. As a result, she has a lot of expectations for her second marriage. I love being a newlywed in my 50s, a little older and a little wiser. I'd love to hear your number one marriage advice to David and I. The TLC star shared on Instagram. Plenty of Cristin's followers offered their opinions in the comments. They left encouraging messages including, "Kisses goodnight and kisses goodbye because you never know. I never leave without an I love you. My number one advice is to not take anyone's advice, solely do what works best for the two of you. Wake up each day choosing to love your partner. Love is a choice, not just a feeling. There are days when you won't like each other very much, so love won't come easy, and then you need to choose that love. That is what marriage is. Commitment even in the hard times. Well, I think you're already the queen of knowing your worth. Just keep laughing." Several DM'd the TLC star, and she shared her favorite tips in her Instagram stories. Tips ranged from how to handle fights to treating each other with respect. Fans can't wait to see the married couple in season 19. Sister Wives fans met David Woolley during the season 18 tell-all. However, many are excited to see him have more screen time and when season 19 premieres this fall. Cristin Brown's unexpected death is expected to be a major storyline, but TLC will likely shed light on Cristin's life as a newlywed as well. What do you think about Cristin Brown and David Woolley's relationship so far? Do you have any additional marriage tips to add? Share your own thoughts and ideas in the comments. Cristin Brown sat on her porch, a light breeze rustling the leaves of the nearby trees. The sun was just beginning to dip below the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape. With a sigh, she leaned back in her chair, her thoughts drifting back to the conversation she had had with her friend Mary earlier that day. "Marriage is a journey, Cristin," Mary had said, her voice soft but firm. "It's not always going to be easy, but if you and David love each other, you'll find a way to make it work." Cristin had nodded, but now, sitting alone on her porch, she felt a pang of uncertainty. She had been through so much in her life, navigating the complexities of being one of the sister wives, and now she was embarking on a new journey with David. It was exciting and terrifying all at once. Determined to seek advice from those who had walked similar paths, Cristin grabbed her phone and opened her social media app. She took a deep breath and began to type, "Hey everyone, I could use some advice. As many of you know, I'm engaged to David, and we're planning our wedding. But after everything I've been through, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. How do you make a marriage work, especially after a complicated past? Any tips or words of wisdom would be greatly appreciated." She hit post and watched as the message was sent out into the world. Almost immediately, notifications began to pop up. The response was overwhelming. From all walks of life, some she knew, many she didn't, were eager to share their experiences and offer their support. One message caught her eye. It was from a woman named Lisa, who wrote, "Cristin, I've been following your journey for years. Admire your strength and resilience. My husband and I have been married for 25 years, and the biggest lesson we've learned is the importance of communication. Always be open and honest with each other, no matter how difficult it might be." Another message from a man named Tom Reed. "Cristin, congratulations on your engagement. My wife and I have found that maintaining a sense of humor is key. Life can be tough, but if you can laugh together, you can get through anything. Cristin smiled as she read through the messages, feeling a sense of warmth and community. It was reassuring to know that so many people cared and wanted to help. She continued to scroll, absorbing the advice and stories being shared. A message from a fellow sister wife, Janelle, stood out. "Cristin, you've always been the rock for our family. Now it's your turn to find your happiness. Remember to take time for yourself and nurture your own needs. It's not selfish, it's necessary for a healthy relationship." Cristin nodded, realizing how true those words were. She had spent so much of her life taking care of others, it was time to focus on her own well-being too. As the evening turned into night, Cristin felt a renewed sense of hope. The advice she had received was invaluable, and she knew she would carry it with her as she moved forward with David. She decided to write down some of the key points that resonated with her. 1. Communication is crucial. Be open and honest even when it's hard. 2. Keep a sense of humor. Laughter can heal many wounds. 3. Take care of yourself. Your well-being is essential for a strong relationship. 4. Be patient. Love takes time to grow and evolve. 5. Trust in each other. Building trust is the foundation of any marriage. Feeling inspired, Cristin decided to share her thoughts with David. She texted him, "Hey, can we talk tonight? I've been thinking a lot about us and our future." David responded almost immediately, "Of course, Cristin. I'll be over soon." As she waited for David to arrive, Cristin felt a sense of calm wash over her. She knew that this journey wouldn't be easy, but with the support of her friends, family, and the wisdom of those who had been through similar experiences, she felt ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. When David arrived, they sat together on the porch, the moon casting a soft light over them. Cristin shared the advice she had received and her thoughts on how they could apply it to their own relationship. David listened intently, nodding in agreement. "Cristin, I love you," he said, taking her hand. "I'm committed to making this work, no matter what. We'll face everything together." Tears welled up in Cristin's eyes as she squeezed his hand. "I love you too, David, and I believe in us." In that moment, Cristin felt a sense of peace. She knew that there would be challenges ahead, but with love, communication, and mutual support, they could navigate them together. The future was bright, and for the first time in a long time, Cristin felt truly hopeful. As they sat together, looking up at the stars, Cristin realized that this was just the beginning of their journey.